Good morning. Everyone's now awake.
Dad, go to the
I'm making the coffee. It's almost 9, but I got up at 6 something to edit. I couldn't do it. I couldn't hang last night, and there was 3.5 hours of footage. I need to tone it down. Sorry, y'all. I gotta dial it back.
Can you guess?
Sure. It's probably gonna take my whole day, but just trying to stay in the flow and be grateful that this is my job. Thank you.
Where is the candy marker?
Whenever I study from these chakra books lately, I'm trying to coordinate the color of the chakra with my highlighter and pen, of course. So this was sacral, and I'm using orange, and I'm always fascinated by what I learn. So nice to just take a moment to read something all the way through as well, because you know I'm a book hopper, notorious book hopper. So I'm recording voiceovers, which is not unusual. I do this every Saturday after I post a vlog, but unfortunately the snowball has like really died. It's done so. So I am recording into my iPhone 8, and I am airdropping every voice note that I make to make the voiceover for this. And of course, road bumps are irritating, but at this point it's just like, okay. I feel financially, luckily, in the position, at least this go around, to probably just order a new microphone. And this also explains why on my live streams, I keep wondering why the sound is so bad. And it's because the blue microphone is like not connecting. Yes, okay. Vlog 29 is exporting. Finally. It will take, oh, it hasn't even calculated the time yet. It'll take an hour to export. So I might as well get ready to do the next thing. I'm gonna stop over at Jessica's. I'm gonna bring over a little gift for her girls. It's Juniper's birthday tomorrow. And yeah, let me get ready for that. Maybe I'll find a garage sale on the way. Wait, I didn't do pages yesterday.
Why?
Not the same fanfare as when you get back from work, huh?
No.
I heard you. I heard you coming before you got here. I heard Twiggy's nails clomping on the sidewalk. A little pause. You want to be on candid camera, kissing your wife?
Is it recording right now?
It's recording right now. You smell minty. Oh, it's your chapstick. Nate took me out yesterday, and he gave me a big upgrade. He balled out on me. Do you know what I got? This is my version of a minivan upgrade, okay? OG watchers will know from the beginning of the year. Yeah. I now have a deluxe waffle maker. No drip, honey. We got the channels on the side for overflow. Yeah, why don't you take over? I'm gonna make 4 waffles at a time. Before I was making 1, okay, and I was standing here for hours, not even enjoying time with my family. I didn't even hardly get one until halfway through, because they say, oh, I'm ready for another one. Never again. 4 at a time. And Nate has tried to pry into here multiple times. I said, wait for the vlog. We'll properly unbox. So everyone just kind of buckle up. Now I will say this is the Dash brand, and that's the one I had previously. It was good. Okay, put it somewhere. It was good. The thing is, I fully dropped it and broke it to pieces. Not this one. He just wanted to do a little splurge on me, and I said, okay. So we get this amazing red envelope. Get cooking good looking. Oh, there's a full manual. Wow. Now that's packaging. Okay. Let's see. Do you want this? Oh yeah, we have an audience. An audience.
We're all waiting
Actually,
for waffles.
Let me take a sip of this. Get Twiggy doing that. Oh, it's silver. I was thinking it was going to be black, but I like this. That's really nice. Oh, and you see the lights. Let's open the hood.
Let me.
Yeah, check that out.
Actually, I didn't know you do it like this.
Whoa! Oh my gosh. My mind's gonna take me back to when you went. I needed a moment outside. I needed to send my kids outside, and then I needed to go outside. I have not said hi to the garden in like 2 days. Gotta go see what's poppin'. Okay, its plant looks amazing. I can see it from here. Cool. It has like an aura. It's so cute. Breakfast was awesome. It only took me 3 times to set the waffle maker, and all the batter was done. That was pretty wild, actually. I'm still nibbling on one last one. Rock on, dude! My pages went fast. I realize it is challenging for me to do pages when Nate's home. And that's a lot of like different reasons. But like my normal days, he's gone. Like there's we have like a separation. So like if his aura is here, not that there's anything wrong with his aura, but it's just like there's like another body in the house, you know. Anywho, we're gonna head up the mountain soon. Excited to see my friend. I'm excited to put her home together. I would love to find a garage sale. Love to just kind of spend a little $5. I do have plans to write an email sometime today. I'm not sweating it. I'm not overcomplicating it. I'm letting it come to me. I'm letting it all unfold. I'm getting a little stretch on, but look how cute this like vignette is with my own bracelet, ASAP tattoo, and anklet. We almost feel like anklets. This is our gorgeous view of our mountain drive. One of my favorites. Just a zippy little jaunt from Boulder up to Netherland. Happy Sunday. We back out here. Nate has brought his collection of items. I'm carrying the tiny Makita.
I'll bring my screws up in a minute.
Okay, look at these cute little wild raspberries. I adore it. I'm just in love. Feeling in love.
This is ratchet. But it does the job, it's just ugly and gross. It's actually John's, which is...
Throw it out immediately.
Yep. And then we'll put some like I want like a big, I should print off a huge picture of like one of our...
You're doing a great job.
How are you supposed to pick it up like this?
You can pick it up however. It knows it's in the air. You just gotta push it.
He needs the railing. He needs the railing. Go, Daddy! Nate hung 2 big shelves, 2 small shelves, some closet dowels. He fixed our garage door and their sliding door all in that time. We stopped by the pizza place that Mia works at for a ride home meal, and I actually got my email done at their house, and so I felt so good. Getting the coffees ready, multiple. I don't know if you know, but I make mushroom coffee in the French press every day because that's what I've been drinking since coming back into coffee this year. And I make regular coffee for Nate so he can get his full volume fix. There's not enough Nate in here. He likes cups on cups. Okay, honey. And of course, this is the good stuff, so we have to savor it financially. But I drink it daily, honey. Okay, I'm really stoked about this week. It's Monday. It's Moon Day. My week starts on Moon Day. Okay, so the vlog resets Saturdays. The world resets Sundays. I reset Monday. You want to see this? You don't want to miss this. Just about there. Yeah, well, I'm looking at the calendar for the week and I'm seeing not much on it, which, you know, on the one hand doesn't mean much because I have a ton of things that I do behind the scenes that are just maintenance for existing and for running my business, but it also is encouraging because I just need that like mental space. I love weeks like this. This is how I prefer to live. Somehow I keep ending up with appointments on my calendar. Okay, I'm not gonna complain about having friends, but I'm looking forward to this like mellow week. And let me tell you this. So I don't think I touched on it last week, but the Artist's Way is like suggesting in week 4 that you don't read now. This was written 25 years ago. So, you know, reading at the time, I guess, was like the biggest distraction, question mark. It doesn't take into account social media. So I don't feel quite aligned with taking a week off reading for the sake of purifying my inspiration and purifying like my mental chatter and influence. What I will say is, you know, I've cut Instagram, cut TikTok, but I still find myself running to, I like watching YouTube. I still find myself scrolling Pinterest if my hands are free, if my time is free. And I have reverted to some Facebook scrolling. I love a marketplace find in my free time. That kind of fills the space. So I have plenty of books that I actually very much want to finish. I have the audiobook Breeding Sweetgrass. Oh, and I also meant to say I fill my ears with podcasts. So I feel like my commitment to a media diet and not reading in this context will be not podcasting, pinning, Facebooking, or YouTubing if I'm not the one posting. So I tried it last week and I just gave up. I was like, I'm gonna live my life. So I think it would be amazing to actually align it with this week. That feels very clear for me, so it can just remain clear and that I actually accomplish what I set out to do or feel the spaciousness that I desire. And then, you know, when life picks up again next week or the week after or whatever, I can have all my soothing distractions. But okay, I'm gonna give it a try. I wanted to let you know how I'm kind of working that. But we're actually on to week 5 now, so let's get it. Hi, darling. Cool shoes. Are you a fairy this morning?
Mm-hmm.
Riding off on your dragon? Wow. Pages, pages, pages. Proof of pages. Okay, can I get a roll call in the comments? Is anyone else doing this daily practice? It really resets me. This is an official hydration reminder and a time lapse of me labeling my water. Sometimes I like to intentionally label my water with a word, a phrase that I am drinking in. And it is officially Leo season, so I went there, y'all. I reached for the stars and I landed on a cloud, as Julia said this week. And I'm going ahead and drinking in the audacity. Can I get an amen? Cheers. One thing I have just learned and realized is there's definitely more birds around. There's definitely more bird poop around. I forgot to show you last week in all my excitement, but the bird bath had a tiny feather in it. So someone had been near. And we have seen Twiggy. We have seen them land on the feeder a couple times. And I just got a new little suet cake for this other feeder. So yeah, I ran an errand. I ran 2 errands this morning before 9:30. But this is how I like to do moon days. It's not that I don't want to be productive on a moon day. I just want to be like steeped in my own intuitive flow and peaceful flow. So it's ending up being a very productive day, but it's peaceful production. So my kids are doing bouncy balls inside. I have a moment to come out here. Probably gonna finish one of these hemp joints that I rolled last week, and I'm going to get started on this compost tea I've been talking about doing all season. The comfrey doesn't actually look amazing, which is why I'm kind of like, either way, if I cut it back and it does bad, at least I've used one harvest. If I cut it back and it progresses stronger than ever, then yay to that. So I'm gonna get going on some compost tea, which is, I'm kind of hitting the things on my list that have been sitting for a while. So it feels good to be clearing in this way. And I've already had a little chat with Yarrow, and we're coming to some clarity around our exchanges and reciprocity together. And other garden plans are coming through too. Like, I've been wanting to retry on the tobacco, and I'm going to just try the starts inside. And I think that I'll be doing a round of planting just for my heart and for my own experiment for the new moon, which is this weekend. So the energy is moving. I'm grateful. Thank you, Canvas, for opening my heart. Pray for the highest good, and so it is. Live footage of me cutting down my comfrey. The internet said to start with the outer leaves, which I did try to do, but I kind of just went for it by the end. And I weighed it down with the bricks and rocks. I'm filling up the bucket, and I'll keep it sitting for like 2 weeks or so. Some sites say 4 to 6, but this is what I'm feeling. Oh my gosh, I'm always doing this. Time for the suet feeder. Okay, I picked up poop in that time that I forgot the camera on. I'm kind of done with like my first round of chores for the day, I would say, outside. So I need to reset with my children, and I need to reset inside. I have not had such a challenging day with them in a long time. So off to repair and recalibrate. Okay, you hear that? This is the time of day where the impulse would be to keep going, keep producing. But I need to do something for me that is what will sustain me. So it's rejuvenation time, it's refresh time. I notice in my body how exhausted I feel. When I become like emotionally depleted, I become physically depleted. They're synonymous for me. And my tendencies over the years is to then go to bed, is to really be like, all right, I must need sleep. But I don't usually need sleep to replenish my emotional system. And this is something I'm just like beginning to maintain and like understand that dynamic, that it doesn't. And I feel like that's what depression is. And I've experienced depression in my life. And there was a phase where I was sleeping a lot. And that's kind of just like what I knew how to do. It would be like, but it never helped. So I was just pretty restful as I was putting Daphne down and in my body. Not enough to fall asleep, but that felt really good. And I'm just at the brink where like I am going to replenish myself emotionally by giving back to myself. Instead of continuing to work and continuing to give, this is that time of day where I'm like, oh, it needs to be for me. Because as soon as she wakes up, I kind of, just an hour or two after she wakes up, I have to get into the mode of clearing the kitchen, preparing dinner, continuing to take care of their bodies, bathe them, put them to bed, brush the teeth, all of that. And it's more family time again until after hours, which then I always have, the choice. Do I, again, work, pour into myself, or pour into Nate? And not that those can't all kind of like work together, work off of each other, but relatively, no, usually not. So I'm getting like my art supplies out. I have a couple ideas. The display is breaking on this. Oh my god, this poor camera. I'm gonna milk it. Okay, my Yara bundle smells amazing. I might pull a couple cards and then I'm going to create. Putting together this concept for the shrine, and it's so fun to just like do something totally different with each one and just not be bound to a certain style, although I'm trying to find my style within all these sort of practice birthday rounds. This one is having a lot of yellow and blue elements. I don't know really anything about color theory. Everything I do is intuitive, so I'm having a lot of fun with that. And then after working on this for some time and needing it to dry, I went outside and did a mini product photography shoot, which ended up in one of my emails and ended up on one of the YouTube posts. I'm selling these shells, so of course Spider Fam showed up and showed out for the Womb Wide Web. Okay, this is the time. I just posted a cute little invitation for anyone interested in these scallop shells, hand painted by me. They're available. These are the 3 available for purchase, $22 within the US, includes shipping. So that is cuteness, and I had to just do a little tiny photo shoot outside, but it all worked out. I've been like, I switched my productivity to creative productivity, and that felt amazing. Here's a look at my work station. War. Okay. A lot of different things going on. So I pulled some cards. I pulled cards before I sat down to work, and they're perfect for what I needed right now. I journaled a bit on them, but there's more to write, and it's private. I put Kai's theme together, so I started painting. And then I was using that same color blue for something I'm doing for my own door at home. I found these mushrooms on sale at Hobby Lobby. They're in the clearance section, so I'm doing a little something for my front door with that. These are the flowers that I received this weekend. I love these little like circular leaves, but anyway. Yeah, I'm staying hydrated, I'm drinking in the Audacity. I've been listening to music. And that's a lot. So I've been I'm really tempted to like just keep working here, but the kitchen is a little toe up, and I definitely feel much better after I've showered and done all the things. So I'm going to switch gears, as challenging as that is sometimes. I'm going to switch gears. I'm going to cleanse myself, and then I'm going to get the kitchen ready for dinner. Daphne and I were getting our get ready with us on. I'm having such sweet moments with her. Being her mom is truly the best. And she makes me laugh so much. And, you know, she's just practicing. She's doing her girly thing. And I'm so happy for her. She was brushing her hair in such a way that she was looking like an 80s woman, like an 80s secretary or something, or just like middle age. I don't know. It was being so funny because then she started brushing her bangs to the front like that. Oh, it was killing me. And we had the jams bumping, and brother was just in the room over doing his own thing. Happy 420. Omit 420. Can you believe this? Look, she just kept cracking me up. And then she put on my glasses after that. It was over. We just had a grand old time. I wouldn't trade it for anything. Cute.
How do you like it?
Oh, tasting my own medicine, huh?
There you go.
Wow, now mom is beating dad. Goes in the cycle.
Hey. Very nice.
Wait, girl. Girl? No.
That's where it's at.
Thanks, hey.
Another gorgeous day with no external obligations. I got the coffees on. Daphne and I are making waffles because we want them, but also as a reward for Nate for waking up and taking Took for a walk. We're trying to get into a new rhythm here, all of us. So we're back at it. Hey, cutie. All before 5:55. Giving you a bit of time lapse on my latest craft, this mushroom garland. Last summer, we had only been here like a year, I feel like, and I remember messaging Julia and just saying, like, I want this whole place to just be so cute and like handmade, homemade, have all these personal touches to it. But of course, that takes time and focus and energy and resources. So it just feels nice to be like a year later and really honing in on these things, making space for these things, and more than anything, feeling the feeling of a custom home, like a truly custom home, where I just get delighted by all these little moments. And so I'm having a good time creating for myself, which, you know, I wasn't always up to. It's nice to like not turn everything into a product, etc. So this was just delightful. I just put Daphne down. I've been having a pretty chill morning. These chairs are hot. On my arse. I'm just catching up on Julia's voice memos. We're going off on things. We both just like upgraded, switched timelines, and we are just riffing on all the magnificence we're experiencing, the dreams that we're pulling in, reeling in. Me has stomach troubles, eats ramen for lunch. Me was terrified to put anything on her skin because of the toxic ingredients, except for CRUDE, of course. Eats ramen for lunch. Life is a paradox. And I don't eat it that often, okay? Sometimes a mom just, it's actually the whole experience of just like making ramen for lunch. It's like, well, we did that.
Mom,
Everyone's tummies are full for half an hour.
Mom,
What up?
it's hot or water. I do not know that.
I know that. I know all about that.
I know.
I think I'm gonna wait to pull out my twists till tomorrow. And oh, you want to see my mushroom progress? Okay. Here they are all in a row. So they're gonna go 10 in a row. I think that the garland will be like the right size, but we're gonna go biggest to smallest. I didn't decorate all the tops. I went every other top. Let me show you. I went every other top with sparkles, and I chose the sparkle color based on the color that comes before it. And then, yeah, every other, as I mentioned. So that would be cute. And then I'm gonna put this bell that does have like stars and moon on the bottom. So when our door opens, it's like a shop. But also clearing the energies of the people that are coming in. And even though my door isn't purple, I would love for it to be witchy purple. I have some, I can have a purple element on that. So that I'm gonna string up and hang on my front door. It's so exciting to make stuff just for myself and for my home. There's so much more coming. I'm really in my element, as I said last week.
I want some water.
Why are you mad? Do I have to fill it up? So something I just did was...
I need water to bake.
Oh, okay, let me get you some paint water. 1 second. So something I just did, I listened to Save Your Tears 7 times in a row. This is coming from a girl who has 1 weekend song saved, and it's not that even. I don't know, sometimes you just gotta hit it a couple times. Anyone do that? That song specifically? You know what it has? It has like an element of Gwen Stefani's Cool, like the way that the chords sweep or like progress or something is like that. And I used to love Cool. I would play that on repeat. Yeah, let me find you something else to also eat. It's 2 o'clock. I'm making myself a little rose tulsi tea as an afternoon pick-me-up. I want to take a nap so bad, but I see the vision of the laundry being done. Basically that would really please my whole family, so I'm gonna power through. What I decided is when I have a little bit more money consistently, I want a nanny for the luteal phase. That would really rock for me. Luteal phase nanny. Looking for a luteal phase nanny, I need you for about 1.5 weeks to 2 every month. I got the perfect person, but I just gotta figure out how to pay her. At this time of day, I just refresh Nate's location over and over and see if he's on his way to me. I'm dying. I'm itching and scratching for some content. It would be different if I was reading Julia Fox's book right now. That I probably would have banned myself from for the sake of the media diet because it was just so juicy. But I'm reading Sweetgrass, which is sweet and slow. You know, she reads slowly and beautifully. Anyway, I'm working on my garland, mushroom garland. Once I get this done, I have to fold the laundry. But the thing about that is I have to fold my laundry in silence. I have to fold it quietly because, you know, I committed to that. Okay. Last night, Nate and I finished Uncut Gems. The only other A24 movie I've seen was Everything Everywhere All at Once, which I really enjoyed. And I watched once by myself and then once with Nate because I enjoyed it so much. Just a little background. But nothing could have prepared me for Uncut Gems, which I mean, nothing did. I didn't really know anything about it going into it, except, of course, Adam Sandler is in it, and that Julia basically plays herself. And I have an idea of what Julia's life is like, so I'm like, cool. Literally, they need a warning on that movie. If you have a heart condition or a nervous disorder, don't watch it. It did not let up. The anxiety did not let up from start to finish. It was crazy. And not even in the good way, like Julia's book. It was just straight up crazy. So the thing about these little wood mushies is, like, they're not carved out that great. Like, I'm really having to work their insides with a little, with like a toothpick. And I have some tape on the end of my twine, but it is proving to be quite challenging. So that's just where I'm at this afternoon. I've listened to caught up on all my messages with Jules. It's 100 degrees out. I keep trying to like go outside even for 5 minutes and I'm immediately sweating. So it's just kind of like what it is. And I'm enjoying being busy with my hands, so I'm not reading my books, but my ears are a little bored. But anyway, I should see, this is me also talking to you, trying to fill the space when it's time for me to just listen to spirit.
I remember the words El Tall, a Cheyenne elder. As a young person.
So I've finished the mushroom garland, all with materials that I have at home. So that was just a quick little cutie project. And the bell's on the bottom. I'm gonna put it on our door. Is this so cute or what? It's adorable. It's actually so adorable. He's mad. It's actually perfect. I didn't think about it. Twiggy. Nobody's here, okay? Okay, check this out. Blue-gray door. Mushroom garland. I really love to do my podcast when I make dinner. It's hard for me not to break the media fast. It's hard. Okay, maybe I'll read a book. I'll read a book with my eyes. That'll occupy me. Y'all, there are crows in the yard. I've seen 5 to 6 birds at one time. There's a crow on the bird bath. Yeah, Zonin. Look at Nate's plant. It looks so cute. I've seen them get into the beds. The crows are doing the work, okay? The crows are doing the work. They've come for me, and I'm so grateful that they're here. I'm gonna take my magnesium. My mental health is getting a little wonky. I'm gonna go see if Nate can soothe me for a little bit. I think a bath would do the trick, but I'm gonna lean on him. For a little co-regulation. It's late, and I am just getting into the bath. I was having a hard time regulating, but Nate and I got to just chat for a little bit. I got to word vomit. I got to share the things that were sort of like heaviest on my heart and clouding my mind, and with some encouragement from my love and willpower to be well and healthy and regulated, I am in the bath. I don't really want to be here, but I'm having a hard time deciding what it is that I want. And I know that magnesium is good for me. And I want to get it all over my skin and absorbed into my body. I took my supplements, but I dumped some Epsom in here. I always have Epsom. So I'm getting my skin treatment on. In true me fashion, I thought I also was gonna write my email in here, which I'm stressed about my email because I fucked up my rotation of the days I like to do it. So now I'm wanting to be stressed about that, but it's not a big deal. And the tranny of the week was being and of the day, because the moon's in Gemini, is being so light. Know when to let your mind rest. And I definitely am not in the space to be working. So I have my books with me. I am in a relaxed setting and I'm going to relax. I got the Palo. Wait. Okay, now I have the Palo Santo. I'm gonna get right and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Well, it is that time of year in Colorado. Everything's on fire, the mountains are on fire. It's pretty close to us, town-wise, not close as in we're needing to evacuate, but the smoke is really bad. So we had outside plans today, and it's 100 degrees. We had outside plans today. I just don't know how wise it is. Plus my children and I, well, at least Rex and I, have sort of asthmatic and allergic tendencies. Should I take my twist out? Well, I was struggling mentally towards the end of the day yesterday. And I just did what I could. It's just, I get really frustrated by that, I get frustrated by needing to tend to that, or feeling like it's a hiccup, feeling like I'm not moving through something quick enough to be productive and just regular in my life. But my bath was really soothing. I was reading Warriors of the Light, and I'm going to try to finish it this morning because I think we're going to stop by the library and then I can drop it off. But yeah, those anecdotes are really soothing. And Nate just did the coffee this morning. I didn't get up early, but I'm still up at 6 something. And so I laid in bed a little extra, which just aligns with moon time, being sensitive to that. I'm gonna do my pages in bed, and then read a little bit in bed too. CRUDE sale is happening. By the time I post this, the CRUDE sale will only be going on for an additional day. It ends August 5th. CRUDE, if you don't know, is my favorite face wash skincare brand, aside from Moon Mother Hemp, of course. But yeah, I love CRUDE's wash specifically. It's aloe vera based. It's not a soap, so it doesn't suds, but it's not drying. My skin is very dry, and it's very dry here. So it adds moisture back, or doesn't strip my moisture, and then you can even use the wash as lotion. And so it's kind of dual purpose. It's pretty amazing. And I like the packaging. I like the ingredients. It really is one of those products which I think is really rare, where it's as guilt-free as you can get. So price isn't bad either, especially because I'm telling you about the sale, which is 45% off if you use my code. Everything on the site is 25% off. If you stack my code on top of that, which is Tori20, you get 45% off total. I think it's free shipping over and then like an extra special like mini product if you do over 100. They have other things on there. They have like pull cloths, they have oils, they have that skin mask that I did in the other episode. But my favorite thing, the thing that I consistently repurchase personally, is the wash. Just the regular body. I use it on my body face wash. I have like skin sensitive, like I was just saying, I have like allergies and skin sensitivities. I'm always itching, which is like an inside out thing, I know, but the wash is very soothing. Okay, I think I twisted out my hair. There's like probably a weird gap in the back, but did my best. Yesterday I moved mine and Nate's archetype cards. They were like up on our shelf, and I moved them to our headboard because I wanted us to spend time with our symbols before the new moon this weekend, and we choose new ones. The stone has been serving me. I feel like I've had the stone for ages. This moon cycle feels so long. And I have been continuing to program the stone, so I love how it goes together. I slept with this last night and the night before. It's always on my headboard recently, but I slept with it like on my person. Well, that feels like a thorough little catch up today. Payday for Nate. It's always amazing. Tomorrow is rent day. Always amazing. What's Thursday? What is tomorrow? Oh, well, we were gonna go to the river tomorrow, but not with the fire. Do you see this candle holder? I can't remember if I showed you, but the day that we got the bird bath, these were also like out just to take for free. I haven't cleaned them. I should probably clean them. But how cute are they right there? It's like identical on either side of this part of the built-in, and I just think it's cute. This one's not hung yet, but it's nice to have something that feels very light and like keeps the actual shelf open. My drum, when it was there, just felt like a little bulky. It was cute, but it felt bulky, and I have another spot for my drum. So these all really need to be dusted so bad. But this is just the nails that I have my drum on. I think Nate and I are going to move this down just a little bit. Time for peaches. Page is complete. I'm gonna read for a little bit before really committing to the day. We made it to the epilogue. It was dark by the time she finished speaking. The two of them sat watching the moon rising. Many of the things you told me contradict each other, she said. She got up. Goodbye, she said. You knew that the bells at the bottom of the sea were not just a legend, but you could only hear them when you realized that the wind, the seagulls, and the sound of the palm fronds were all a part of the pealing of the bells. In just the same way, the warrior of the light knows that everything around him, his victories, his defeats, his enthusiasm, and his despondency, form part of his good fight. And he will know which strategy to use when he needs it. A warrior does not try to be coherent. He has learned to live with his contradictions. Who are you? He asked. But the woman was already moving off, walking over the waves toward the rising moon. I love that it ended on that specific note, with that specific verbiage, because my energies create, like work-wise, career-wise, are turning towards my next event. which is Circle of the Rising Moon, a women's weekend in Lafayette. I'll be the oracle reader of the event on 3 Leaf Farm. So, you know, my energies and some of my creativity are turning towards building that container. And that was really a sweet end to things. Okay, now we have decided, Anna and I have decided to switch up the plan. We're not going to the park. We're going to go to the butterfly pavilion, which I've been wanting to do. So everything works out. Everything is always working out for me. I think my kids will need food. I do have something to show you. I got a surprise in the mail. A big package. And shout out to May. Hi Mama, H-I-G-H. Sending you much love and some new canna drip. You stay dedicated to the plant. Thank you. Steady rocking your MWCT. It took everything in me not to be wearing that right now, I swear. She sees the vlogs, always in her thoughts and heart. So Shanae from Moms Who Cannabis sent me some new merch, and I did not know she was going to do this. So it's really sweet to be thought of. And I've been needing some new t-shirts. Y'all know I wear the same stuff every day, which is good, but I got to switch it up. So the same tee that I have in green and white, but now with the black emblem. Let's see what it is though, because like there's a little something on the back too usually. Okay, cute. So it's just the black version. And then the back is like so. Cute. And then I've never had something like this before. This is the CRUDE. This is the CRUDE sweatshirt. And you know this is fly. I'm so stoked for fall to be wearing this. So if you don't know Moms Who Cannabis, my friend Shanae and her cousin Gabby founded it. They're like Cali based, and Shanae is an amazing mommy of 3, and we all did an interview together when I had my cannabis podcast. And so I will link that. You can feel free to listen. Check out her page. If you are like San Fran, Bay Area, if you're Bay Area, definitely be following the page. Check in with her because they do meetups and that sort of thing. And it's just lovely to like inspire each other. She's inspired me so much to be bold and brave in my motherhood and cannabis journey. And, you know, she says the same for me. So it's just nice to have that reciprocity and that like mirroring and that strength rising. And also in the styles that we parent, because we're very similar in the way that we parent, if I am so bold to say myself. So thank you, Nay. I had to show y'all that little special gift that came in the mail, actually a big gift. And this kitchen is a wreck, but I'm gonna do my best to not be late today for our play date because it's rude and I wanna maximize our time. So I was gonna write my email, but it's seeming like that's not really the vibe right now. This is what I came up with for the day. Shout out to Brandy. Her cannabis is not happening anymore, but vintage, high vibes. It's basically Moms Who Cannabis. I am feeling a little vulnerable. Should I go ahead with maybe both? I might need both today. Black tourmaline. I'm like so raggedy, but it's kind of how it is. It's kind of how I am. And the shell. I'm just sensitive. Sensitivo. Got my anklet on though. Okay, we're gonna go. I'm not I would never say that I'm ready to leave the house right now, but I'm gonna do it. Gotta fill Rex's water. Help! I didn't eat food today. What does that mean? Not really sure. I might need some cashews. I have the rent check. Let's ride. We just finished up at the library. My patience is 0, so that will be cool to kind of go to another public location with my kids. I wasn't planning on getting a book, but this was displayed.
Yes, you had it.
You know Kim Joy?
Yes, you had it.
Anyone love Great British Bake Off? Nay and I are avid Great British Bake Off fans. And we love Kim Joy. And I've been wanting to bake again. Look at this cake. She's so fun. So, I don't know if I'll get around to this, but it was just going to be cute to look through, and I think May will like it too. And I always take a free magazine. Because, you know, I'm going to be making collages. And this has, like, really beautiful art in it. And looks like interesting content as well.
At me.
That was the library hall, and now we're going to go to the pavilion. Okay, babe. Surprise, babe. We got to the butterfly pavilion early. Yes, world record. And I hadn't been there in a while, so I hadn't even seen their new indoor play area. First, we hit up the bugs and the beetles, the spider fam, and then we entered the beautiful glass gates of the butterfly pavilion. 2 landed on my head, and I didn't capture it in time, but just know that it happened. And these little ones play so well together, so that was so sweet. And all the flowers were gorgeous, and foliage was popping. And I even saw this beautiful hibiscus. Oh my word. Well, we are like, we're home. We've been home. We had a fun time at the pavilion. We had to jet out of there because my friend Wendy came over. We haven't seen each other in a while. And it was really sweet of her to drive over because our plans shifted because of the smoke of the fire. So it's sweet that she made her way over here. I am doing dishes. Wendy's such a real friend. She was watching me do dishes. I know it's probably so rude, but like I can't just like sit around. Like if I'm in my kitchen, sorry. And the body doubling of it all. I really am obsessed with that. Before I knew what body doubling was, I would like have my friend Tara over to help me clean, or just sit on the bed while I clean. Shout out to Tara. Anyway, now I'm doing this because I'm already doing it, and it will be so nice to have a clean countertop. And then literally at 3:30 I'll probably start in on dinner. And that's just the kind of day I'm having. I really would have liked to get my email done by now, but it's not a reality, so I just need to come to terms with that. And I will. I think I am gonna I need to listen to a story. I did sort of like break my media diet in a way. I have broken it like every day for a little bit. Not really things that I desire, just things that I end up on. But I listened to some of Louise Hay's Overcoming Fear. I really needed some Louise in my life, and that came up for me during my morning pages. So I am going to go back to strictly books though and listen to Braiding Craft until I finish these up. No, actually, you know what? It's 3:33 and I'm making a choice. I want to listen to the podcast that I want to listen to. It's my life. I'm trying to be mindful about my consumption, but like I need something to pull me through doing the dishes and making dinner. And it's going to be Seek treatment, okay? Buckle up, baby. I made it one day. I don't care. Please, no judgment. I swear this is the last time. I just needed to try the Olivia Rodrigo cookie I'd been looking forward to all summer, and it's done. We're done. Let's see. The jam is cold, but I like the flavor. It's weird that it's cold.
The inside of the strawberry cookie is good.
Ayo.
Ayo.
Ayo. Ayo. Ayo.
Yum.
I will break my heart.
You're gonna break your own heart?
I'm not gonna break my heart.
Okay, Rach.
Two.
Daddy,
Your turn, Daff.
you won?
It's 2 on 1 on 1.
Go ahead, Dora. Oh, that would be funny. Oh, so many blue pages, Daphne. That's cool.
That's a thief doing this part.
This is me multitasking. I'm eating berries, I'm listening to Julia's voice memos, and I'm also configuring the Root Chakra course intro email. I love these emails because they're color coordinated, and I give you as much information as possible to make an informed choice on whether or not to follow along or purchase the course, which, by the way, there's a free call on Tuesday. Just getting in the vortex today, y'all. Rex has a friend coming over. I have unpacked my, no, sweetie, what? No, thank you. No, I'm for real. Please don't do that. This is my collection of boxes. Time to assemble new shrines. I'm putting together a cute little, like, rainbow body follow your heart postcard. Follow your heart oracle postcard set for rhetoric. Cute. Fiona's gonna pick it up tomorrow before she heads down. She's the photographer for rhetoric. And I also have, oh my god, you guys, please. They're waiting for their friends. This is, excuse me.
No.
Really? All right, this is what we're working with today.
Where is she? On that street? On that side? Yeah. No, that's not.
Pretty much a jumpsuit, that's all, y'all. A clip and a clip, double clip, pearls and shells. Oh, I gotta get my bracelets on. What am I doing? I'm refreshed. I took a bath with Daphne. I love a little crossover. I love a little PR moment. So I put this package together for the Red Earth Herbal Gathering. They have a raffle every year, and I don't have a deck to send along, but I have this set of postcards. So I take my PR packaging very seriously and have it all put together. Hold on, sweetie.
Oh my god! It's running! Go to the water!
It's okay, I got it done.
Excuse me. Eating our home. This one with the one with the blue part. No, we're gonna live together. Wait, why don't we connect this wiggler like car? Hey, you still have skeletons? They look like
How's it
a
going?
dried boat, which is
Because I have different strings than you, baby.
it's an instruction.
I'll sit by you. Let's eat our waffles. I didn't do anything with the shrines yesterday. They're still awaiting assembly. But today is actually turning out to be something else than I thought. So you know how I feel about garage sales. And
There's like 1,000 of them today.
there's at least 3 epic, like, community big ass garage sales. And I don't know if it's like this in other areas of the country, but it wasn't like this growing up. It was always a Saturday, Sunday thing. But here it's Friday, Saturday. And probably because like no one has a job. I don't know why, or I don't know what the demographic is that they're looking for at 8 a.m. on a Friday, but finally it's my time to pull up and get first dibs. So there's 3 different garage sales I want to go to, and they all start at 8 a.m. It's nearing 7. So I think I can get it together. Oh, check this out. I am wearing my latest merch. So, okay, everything is a little bit different about this shirt actually, and I don't know anything about it. Like, I don't know, Nay, let me know how we're back. But like, so, you know, my other one is white logo, and it's also green. The green of the other shirt is a little bit lighter than this, which I think really matches with like the white. So it seems that the colorway is just slightly shifted. So the other one's a little bit lighter, and this material does feel a little bit different. But I could be lying about that because it just like hasn't been washed 8,000 times. So I'm repping, and I'm gonna eat my waffle left over from the other day. And I'm going to drink my coffee that I just French pressed. Still on the mushroom coffee. Have not deviated from that. It works wonders for me. Welcome to our morning conference with Julia, my friend who lives in St. Croix. If you're new to the vlogs, we voice memo back and forth pretty much constantly, but usually it's like a big chunk in the morning, and then we we go off and do our extracurriculars for the day. So just catching up on things, eating our waffles. Woo! It's 10:30 and we're home. We left at about 8:15. So I went off. I'm gonna carry this stuff up. I hit it big at 2 sales. There was a third, but nothing really for us. Plus tomorrow I'm supposed to thrift all day, so I gotta save a little money in the bank. Okay. Let's all wash our hands. We have to like do an errand at Rex's school today. They're getting new iPads. So we're gonna just have a little regroup. A little snack, a little nourishment, a little regroup. We're gonna walk down to Rex's school, even though it's like 100 degrees. That'll be good for us. And then we will kind of like resume our fabulous life. Wait, I did message a guy on Facebook Marketplace because I want to buy his microphone. He's not getting back to me. There are some other options. There are some other Facebook options. But I'll deal with that when I get back. We pick it up in the afternoon anyway. Because I got to be able to do my voiceover tonight. And then I have an interview on Sunday. Stay tuned. We're back. And it's time for nap. I've coordinated with a Facebook seller to pick up a new mic. Hopefully it's just clear and good and fine and whatever. And I might actually stop at another spot. Today is full of errands, which is not really what I want. In my head, it's not what I would want to do, but actually I'm having the best time. I'm having a great time. Oh, I didn't tell you. I started bleeding last night. So yeah, it's the first day of my moon. First 24 hours of my moon. And you know, I normally like to stay in, but everything is mostly working out for me. I only had road rage for like a second when someone honked at me, but I'm feeling okay. The house looks a little nutty, but I'm going to show you what I got. at the same time that I showed Julia what I got. And now I'm just laughing because I'm like, I'm gonna have to keep all of it. I have to like show Nate everything. Okay, let's get Julia set up. First spot was like a moving sale. I didn't have a plan. I just knew I wanted to buy stuff and kind of, you know how your brain just kind of turns off and it's just like, do you want this or not? So that's what happened. Well, first of all, we love these spatulas. We have 2 of them, now we have 3. Easy. So Nate and I are trying to like switch over all of our pots and stuff because we have like quite a bit of like Teflon and like whatever. So we're just trying to do better and like, but also in an affordable way, like replace our things. So we got this nice pot, stainless steel. I was being so millennial, Gen Z, and I was being like, I've never made stuff in this before. Is this just like normal? She's like, yeah, babe, it's just like normal. I'm like, I'm just checking. I don't want to fuck it up. Then like this little one too. A big pan. Oh, this light switch is perfect for Daphne's room. Her like little fan in her room actually has these colored flowers on top. So this is just cuteness. I got just another set of sheets for our bed because, you know, I'm doing like quite a floral and like soft thing in the bedroom, and they're like a little frayed and stuff, but no, it's just like romantic. Our room is like becoming very romantic. It's a game of Guess Who. We don't have Guess Who, but I've wanted to play Guess Who in the way that they're playing on TikTok these days, where you like make a whole story about the person and you're like, this guy works at a coffee shop, like plays guitar in a band, whatever. Like do it in like a more clever way. Set of 3 glass, really cute, like, what do you call it? Pots? So cool. That's like replacing quite a bit in the kitchen. And this too, this is more what I meant of like, I just put this on the stovetop. She's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay. She's like, I've had these things for like 25, 30 years. So like, they're very good and they're vintage. I'm like, okay, girl. So amazing. I got that whole set for $10. I spent $22 at the first place, so I'm not quite done with that. Then this was sealed, and I'd be taking baths, babe. So I just got some lavender soaps for $1. Sometimes I need these for like my pop-ups and stuff. And they're like an outrageous amount when you buy them at Office Max. They're like $10. So I just got a couple of these in case I need them for pop-ups. And then I couldn't resist. Sometimes I just get a little like, I want to buy stuff. So I got these. But like, I was imagining myself being like so cute in the garden. Like when it's like fall, but not too fall. You know? This one doesn't have that, but I don't care. So that was the first spot. This next spot was like, she's like a retailer. Like she had a shop or something. So it was like a lot of linens, a lot of like decorative stuff, pillows, a lot of just, okay, like cutie stuff. But she had like a specific vibe, which like I love getting into a garage sale and there's a specific vibe, not just like people's basement shit, you know what I mean? Okay, so here's how it went. I've been on Facebook Marketplace this week trying to look for just woven baskets, and I haven't like made a commitment, but this was $2 and $1, so I got them because our bathroom just needs some organization and aesthetics. So I was like, let me just start with these and see where I get, and then I can go from there if I need to buy more or source more. This bag of acrylic paints was $3, and you know I use acrylics on my shrines. So the thing that I love about the shrines is that they're just such a cost-effective, like creative outlet. And so now I have like even more paints for that endeavor. And I also got this book. There were so many like workbooks and stuff that I had to tell myself no because it was just getting excessive. So I just got these mostly also because my children just love to cut paper now, Julia. So I was like, okay. Wildflower designs and motifs. I just thought I might want to color this in one day. I might actually want to do that. Oh, and I also could use that other paper for like shrine. These I couldn't resist. This was kind of like random, but these are handmade heart ornaments from vintage dresses. At least 2 of them I'll hang. I have this like section that I hang like hearts in, but they're kind of repetitive. Or maybe I really will put them on a tree. That would be cute. I went off and got a new teapot because it was $4. Nothing is wrong with our teapot, but you know, it is just like bright blue. And this one is like taupe. And that's gonna be hot. That's gonna be really sexy. Little watercolor set. Why not? It was my art bag, babe. Okay, this was at the checkout, which I just love a little grab before the checkout. I don't even know. My ears are very sensitive. Like I can't do nickel or anything. So I'm not sure if these are even gonna work for me, but they were like such an adorbs design. She had this huge bag of doTERRA, and I didn't need everything in it. She said like when she first moved to that house, like someone must have had a subscription and they kept getting it and she like didn't want it anymore. But she had multiple rosemaries and I was like, what would you take for just rosemary? Because she had them all together. She's like, you can just have it. I'm like, thank you. Because I don't have any rosemary specifically. And I've been on my crown care lately. I love when people have CDs because I like to just have CDs in the car. I know nothing about The Cure. I only know that song about The Cure, and they're like, I listen to The Cure, I listen to The Cure, I listen to The Cure, and then I cry. You know that? The Love Cats. I don't know. This is just like a 17-track thing, and we're going on a road trip next month, so I'm like, fuck it. This was also in the free bin. Just a cute little runner. I could have on like a dresser. For an altar set. I could have it on my altar. Okay. And then this, you know, I'm trying to do the Lana. I got one of these cute little like pine cones. $2. Yeah. Okay, I'm not done. I got this pillow for $3. I only saw it like this. There is like a little mark on the back, but some of my colors are kind of like just rusty orange in here. Cute. Can't beat that. Last minute, I was like this because this is like really the colors of my kitchen, yo. I have my mood board over here. See, those are the colors. I needed to have this, unfortunately. Anyway, $2.
Okay.
Also in the bathroom, this like pearly box. I love a box. I love to just feel, oh, hello. Okay, I love to have a box. I love to just feel like I'm collecting treasures. So this was $4. This like mother of pearl, fake mother of pearl, whatever. I'm gonna have that in the bathroom too, I think, with like all my little things in it. Okay, I am a fabric girly. I found these pillowcases and I just didn't care. I just bought the pillowcases. They are like those colors, but that's not really what I have going on downstairs. But I haven't really I don't have a cohesive theme downstairs. I'm just like, fuck it, I'm getting these. They're $4. I'm just buying flashing ass stuff. Then I got this set of curtains because you know I need to like have a couple different curtain sets made, and I'm gonna pull out my sewing machine and I do need to do that, but I still have more windows that need curtains. So anyway, I got these. I love a stripe. I love a stripe like this. I think it's so clean and like romantic. So this might either go in the bedroom or it might go in the windows downstairs next to the bedroom. Cute, right? Okay, then last thing that was kind of like but I did it. So I got wallpaper. The next message, Jules. Okay, we rent this house and we want to own it, but we don't own it. And so it's always this push-pull of like how much to settle in for one, how much to change, how much of our own money to put into it versus, you know, just putting that money aside to try to buy it, all these things. Anyway, I've been wanting to do something with this blank ass wall for a long time. And or the bathroom, but you know how peel and stick wallpaper probably won't be the thing for the bathroom. So three of these wallpapers, $4 each, which I got them actually for 10. And I was just being like, I kind of was like chatting her up and being like, have you used this wallpaper? Like, whatever. She's like, I mean, they're like $50 a roll. And I'm like, I know, I just want, and then like the thing is, I just want to try it. Like, I'm not even sure I can commit to it, but I just want to try it. So I feel like $10 to try wallpaper. And it's not like, it's so hard, like, because there's so many options with wallpaper. So it's kind of like, it's daunting to even think about picking something out. Because it feels like such a commitment, and then that other things kind of have to like grow into it. But I was like, for this price, I want to try it. And it just feels like kind of taking control into my hands, because I'm always being so victim and being like, oh, I want to do something in the house, but I can't, like we don't have enough, and you know, so I'm just being like, okay, fuck it, like try it out, like have some fun. So I want a wallpaper. I don't even know if I have enough. I haven't never measured anything, but I figured that 3 rolls would be like enough to do 1 accent wall or something like that. So I'm gonna figure it out. And also the color, I'm not like thrilled about it. It's like very gray based, but a lot of like the way that the home is very blue, and like the kitchen is very blue. So I think it might be nice to have a busy pattern, but to have it be like sort of just neutral in the actual colors. So there, it's floral, but I like this like specific, like more realistic flower. So we'll see what Nate says. I didn't really consult him. I just did whatever if I wanted. So $75 today. I think I did pretty good. What do you think? I just did a chore outside. I'm very proud of myself, and Nate will be proud of me. Daphne's still sleeping. I'm adding some lemon to my water, to my Audacity water. Because get this. Okay. Stay hydrated. I'm serious. Daphne is decked out in her Disney princess. Girl so fine. Every finger, thanks to brother. We're leaving the grocery store. We've done 3 more errands today after her nap and after my chore. And I bought them a treat at the store. It's just really one of those days where it's like, everyone can have whatever they want. Literally, it's fine. Ooh! I really want one of these blue ones. This type of candy is like actually the worst.
I want that pink one.
I'm gonna give you every color. Okay, we're finally going home.
I love this. That red has.
I really wish Nate could take us to dinner.
I love this one.
Maybe he got a tip today. I don't know. Probably not. That would be amazing. I got stuff to make dinner just in case, but I would love to be wine and dine tonight. We stopped at the pharmacy. We went and got the microphone. He was a teacher during the pandemic and after, but was using it for like, you know, his classes, and he's like, we're back to normal or whatever. And I'm like, cool. So yay. We're going home, and I did organize the bathroom while Daphne was sleeping. And it's down there. So now I gotta kind of like clean up all my shit. Yeah, I really gotta edit. Because tomorrow I'm back at it.
I wish I could have more.
Well, what's your favorite color?
Green or red, I can't remember.
I
The light green and the light green and the light red.
will give you 2 more. Oh, a white spider just spooked me. Bye, fam. Okay, I'm opening up the family book and my cookbook to get my mac and cheese recipe out. This is actually from kitchentreaty.com, and I've been making it for years. I needed to check on the butter. Sometimes I have it memorized, sometimes I don't. 3 tablespoons. I just recounted the entire day for Nate and showed him everything, even though he got home before us, and he's like, I already looked through it. I'm like, no, you didn't get my commentary on every single piece of why I chose it. Rewind. So that just happened, and then I had to clear off the counters, and now I have to make dinner. Can you believe it? Someday I will just eat out whatever I want. He likes almost everything, so I'm pleased by that. Oh, I'm a little tired though. Okay, it's 5 o'clock. I am gonna do as much editing as I can tonight. But I wanted to like probably clean this place up. It looks crazy in here with all my haul of new home goods. and I wanted to prepare like some things for me to drop off at the thrift store tomorrow, but it's not the end of the world, you know? I can always drive by. Oh, and I wanted to repot this shamrock. It's not really, this is all that's left of the shamrock, if you saw that vlog. There is like a nub of like roots kind of trying to do something. So I'm not gonna give up, but it does need a repot. We just moved, like we're starting to move things around. Now I'm like in the energy that I just want to like move stuff around. That doesn't look right at all. But I could take the iconic Rex picture now. See, now I just want to be doing this, but I have way more responsibilities. So I'm going to put my head down and make Brussels sprouts and mac and cheese, and let's go from there. Let's take it from there. Look at this in my new little teapot. Luxury. Go, girl.
And she's off.
Go, girl. Okay, Nate doesn't want to be on the internet, but I have to tell you about it one way you can see him on the internet. The root chakra materials happen to feature a very special video that I coerced Nate to make with me a couple of years ago. So it's a video called Relationship Roots, and actually it has a lot of like solid information in it, because we are going on our 9th wedding anniversary this year, and I think we have a good ebb and flow together. Daddy, so
I got the biggest fish in the sea. Daddy,
so if you want to see the exclusive elusive Nate, you'll have to get the module. That's my new little chime. It's really cute. I don't know which tree to hang it on. I was gonna take a minute to say goodnight and close down the vlog. Actually, I was gonna do the dishes, but here we are. So, how was your week? Mine is ending on a high note, and I think it was the audacity. I think it was drinking in the audacity. It's working. For the last 2 Leo seasons, I really tried to like embody it, and it's not that comfortable for me to get like a little bit braggadocious and a little bit like bold, but it's a good exercise, and it does pay off. So on that note, I plan to send an email on Sunday to my email list. Are you on it? Offering buy one, get one e-readings. It's like a set of readings that I'm offering for the price of one. So because Sunday's the new moon, if you buy a new moon reading, I will just include and put you on the list to also provide you with a card on the full moon. So, you know, in 2 weeks as well. So it's a BOGO deal. It's like a moon set. It's like covering the lunation, which I think is really sweet. And I just want to try and see if y'all enjoy that, because maybe I will offer that, like a more encompassing type of situation. I just want to try it. It's lining up well, and it seems really sweet to do. And it'll be a nice time for me personally to be reading for people, because my moon will be ending, and I'll be like climbing that waxing energy for myself. So I think I'll be in an energetically sweet spot to be reading for others. So that's a little preview. Other than that, we have the root chakra call next Tuesday. So that means that the root chakra coursework that I have out is half off. You can get the collection of materials for authenticity and grounding and protecting energy for $55 right now through the following Sunday. So you've got a little bit of time on that. And wow, what a week. The Artist Way, I didn't make it even through all the reading, but you know, I've been doing my pages, so, and I have definitely been creating. So I'm feeling in flow with all of that as well. Let's take a breath together. In through the nose. Fill up the lungs, fill up the belly. hold it at the top and release. Whoa, that was feeling good. I'm feeling satisfied, and I'm grateful for all of you. And thank you for telling your friends about my vlog. I really appreciate it, about my channel. It helps get the word out. And you know, I'm not trying to spend time on those media platforms, so it's nice if we can hang out here. Alright, I'm gonna call it. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. If I am, be on my email list, so I'll let you know. I make community posts on here too, if you're like looking for something from me. Thank you so much for watching. Bliss be with you.